This is high-risk poker. How do I make sure that the 29 beds in this room are going to capture the attention of the broadest set of retailers?
Hugh Rovitt is the CEO of New York City-based Ellery Home Styles. His company is one of the country's top home furnishing manufacturing marketers.
How do we sort of catch lightning in a bottle?
What Hugh means by lightning in a bottle is finding a product that will dazzle the big-name retailers.
My passion really is to bring the newness and the design front and being able to connect that with consumers.
Mei Shi is the owner of Maryland-based Bliss Living Home. This year, Hugh licensed Mei's designs, hoping they will spark some of that lightning.
Well, you know what else I love is you have these birds here beautifully
embroidered,
but
and then you soften it, right?
Right. Until recently, Mei's company, Bliss Living Home, designed, manufactured, and marketed bedding on its own at a much smaller scale. Now she hopes to benefit from Ellery's big-scale operation.
Our volume has always been a problem because we only deliver to relatively premium market, and we can't really meet the need of their demand.
When I first met Mei nearly a decade ago, she had leveraged her China connections to grow a very impressive wholesale candle business, which she started from her garage. 4 years later, she took a big risk with that candle business when she moved most of her production out of China and built her own multi-million-dollar factory here in America. Her gamble paid off, and the factory delivered a huge competitive advantage with its manufacturing capacity of more than 2,400 candles an hour.
I think this is okay right now.
But that's not okay. That soothing is excessive.
Back then, she was just starting out with bedding, and she told me she saw entering a whole new market as extremely risky. Early on, things looked promising. The Bliss Living brand caught on with some of the big retailers, but the profits didn't follow.
I did everything like I did for candles, from design to sampling and seeing the customers in the trade shows, but our volume has always been a problem.
It was a different industry, and Mei didn't anticipate that the profit margins were also different.
If you're at certain scale, you are just about to break even, or you're not even able to make a profit.
Mei knew the brand was popular, so she focused on changing production. That's when she went to see Ilana Walensky of New York-based Jewel Branding and Licensing. Mei approached Ilana with a new strategy. She not only wanted to find licensing partners for her bedding business, but she wanted to expand the brand to other household products as well.
We are a licensing agency, and what we do is we represent designers and design-based brands to extend their brands, their trademarks, their design elements into a whole variety of consumer products.
Ilana introduced Mei to Hugh. His large-scale manufacturing company could produce big quantities at profitable price points.
So that way Bliss Living really focuses on the creative and the design area, and then Ellery does sort of the execution side of it.
With Ellery handling bedding, Ilana got started on other product categories for the brand.
We want it to be really encompassing everything that you want from home, from maybe one day bath and body product, bathroom accessories, to paint, carpet.
And that means finding licensing partners in each of these categories who can source the supplies and navigate each of the industry requirements.
I wouldn't know where to start, and I wouldn't know what the nuances of that business is.
Mei made some big changes to her company. Now she focuses on licensing, and that has meant restructuring the company.
We don't need sales team, we don't need a design team, we don't need a product team, we don't need sourcing and quality control, distribution, e-commerce.
As promising as this new direction seems, Ilana warns that it comes with its own special risks.
One of the hardest things that we find with a licensor, you need to trust, and I think that's one of the hardest things to do.
Mei must trust me that we will be able to execute the production, sourcing, shipping, fulfilling of her product. And I pay her a fee for that privilege.
The new licensing model gives the bulk of the profits to manufacturers like Hugh, while Mei now only gets a fraction of that as a fee. However, as the license owner, Mei can rework those designs into additional products, each one generating additional license fees.
We want to hit home textiles, we want to hit rugs, we want to do wall decor, home decor accessories, we want to do luggage or whatever the category, stationery.
If you knew then what you know now, would you have skipped the stage of manufacturing and distributing yourself and just gone and had a partner?
It would be very hard for Bliss Living to start from nowhere and try to negotiate a great deal for themselves. So I think that everything we do has its progression.
While the learning curve with bedding was steeper than with candles, May now has high hopes she's building a brand with significant growth potential.